I love this time of the year for several reasons. Soil moisture levels improve in my garden and plants start growing again. And many fruits start delivering great crops. Things like apples, pears, figs and citrus are all delivering bumper crops from here on. And that's when some of us start struggling. You see, what do you do when the crop is more than you can normally eat? The idea of preserving fruit, veg and even herbs is as old as time. And these days, most people do it using an electric dryer. But look, with the power costs going through the roof at the moment, there is another option that I've spotted recently that uses the energy from the sun, and it makes such a big difference. It's a great invention. The dehydrate is a clever bit of thinking that keeps pests at a distance so the fruit doesn't become fly-blown. It maximises the solar energy and keeps everything hygienic, something that's very important. Design is clever. The base is perforated, allowing for steady airflow inside, whilst the Perspex clear cover accentuates the solar heating, drying stages. Honestly, this is such a great way to dry any excess fruit you have. It doesn't matter whether you've got oranges, pears, things like apples. Absolutely brilliant in this system. And you don't have to do a lot. Just slice them, not too thick, and you'll find that they will dry beautifully in this environment. In fact, here's one, those fruit that are quite juicy, like figs, cut them into threes, all right? Now, when they're this thick, what you want them to do is to dry quite quickly. Speaking of drying, when you pop them in here, you can put them on plates if you want to, but there's little perforated holes in the base of this. Now, that's all about ventilation. So, to be quite honest, I would place them straight on the bottom of the plastic tray, and that's going to get them off to the best possible start. The windows to the sun can also open, allowing you to check fruit or drying veg, or take out or add in more as you go. Remember, the thinner the material in it, the quicker it dries, particularly on warm days like today. This would typically be dried within 2 days in summer and possibly 3 in cooler conditions. Now, it might be using good old natural sunlight to dry the fruit, but it comes with some pretty impressive tech too. This little device is a hygrometer, and you just pop it inside and it measures the moisture in the atmosphere around the outside. Just as a general guide, if it's below 60, well, that fruit is ready to be jarred, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you're wondering how long jarred dried fruit will last, well, up to 2 years under normal circumstances. And just in case you think this is only for fruit, think veg too. The obvious ones are carrot, mushrooms, capsicum, but leafy veg like kale or even herbs like basil will do really well in this system. And it's an alternative to frying them off in oils to get that crispy effect. Much healthier for your body. The dehydrate is a terrific concept designed in the US, but perfect for Australian conditions, where we can use our ample sunlight to do all the work. It's not commonly available yet, and it's made out of food-grade plastics, which makes it easier to clean. One of the things you'll notice straight away is the flavours are really intense. And it's one of the benefits of drying all sorts of fruit and veg. They are available, they are fantastic. It's a great way to actually dry any excess fruit and reduce food waste.